Hey, dude. Did you see the third episode of Titans yet?
No, I watched the first two completely legally, and I just haven't had a chance to watch the third.
Yeah. No, I also watched the other two completely legally, and
Okay,
yeah, I also watched the third one
all
completely
right.
legally.
How was
Yeah.
it?
Well, actually, it was pretty good.
Well,
Uh,
you
hmm.
almost said good.
Well, it
Yeah.
wasn't that,
Oh,
but
okay. All right. We're getting there. We're getting there.
and welcome back, everybody, to Lights, Camera, Comics, the show where we talk all news in geek, movie, and TV. I am your host, Joseph Gallion, and with me, as per the usual, is Mr. Chase Gallion, your co-host.
Yes.
Yes, is that all you're going to say this podcast?
No.
Are you going to say anything other than yes and no?
See.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah, this is episode 4, guys. If you want to follow the channel, follow it at Heroic Power ENT on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Follow Chase at. I still got the descriptions up because we just launched the SoundCloud again. All right, you can
Woo.
follow Chase's Instagram at chase.galleon1, Twitter at galleon_chase, and Snapchat at chase.galleon. Follow my crap at Captain JSSG. I don't know how I almost screwed that up.
Mm,
I almost did.
mm,
But yeah, guys, like I
mm.
said, we are officially on SoundCloud. We are uploading all the stuff on there. I've already put all of Lights Camera Comics on there, as well as What If, and I'm working on putting all the audio commentaries on there as well. We're going to leave Off the Rails on YouTube because it's more of a video podcast, and you can't really get all of the jokes on say SoundCloud or iTunes. And speaking of iTunes, I've already submitted the podcast to iTunes, so hopefully, if they don't realize how trash we are, we will actually be on iTunes soon. Fingers
Yes.
crossed, we will see. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so the way that we split up this show is that we have it in 4 different news categories. We have Marvel, DC, Star Wars, and miscellaneous, with everything else that's not covered by the first 3. So, Chase, as per the usual, I will let you decide which one we start. So, go ahead and
Sweet.
tell us.
I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 4. What number am I thinking of?
2.
DC.
Yeah. All right. So, let's go ahead and jump into it with some interesting news. Tag him, Chase. Already off the rails. So let's go ahead and start with some interesting news. Wonder Woman 84, which is still a weird title. I'm gonna be honest with you, Chief. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, Chief. I don't know why they named it Wonder Woman 84 just because it's set in 1984. You should have named it something else.
Maybe this is just the movie coming from back in time.
What?
Um, what?
You mean the future?
Yes,
You mean
that.
the future? Also, it's weird how they're saying it's a sequel, but it's not a sequel. It's like, yeah, no, it's a sequel.
Yeah.
It's a sequel. Unless you're retelling the origin, ignoring the first one even happened, which would be pretty dang stupid if you did that.
Yeah. That
No,
is
it's a reimagining of the first movie, set in the 80s this time for no reason. No, please don't.
yeah,
Don't do
right?
that. Don't do that if you please. Please don't. Well, I mean, it would make sense if since Steve Trevor's alive for some reason.
That's true. Ugh.
But
No.
yeah, the reason I bring up Wonder Woman 84 is because it's been delayed from December
Mm.
to June of 2020. Yeah,
What?
it's been backed up 5 or 6 months.
So its
Um,
original release date was December of
well,
2019.
originally it was November of 2019, or no, excuse me. Originally it was December of 2019. Then it was moved forward to November, and then it was moved all the way 7 months later into 2020. Yeah,
Okay.
which is weird because that means we're only getting one 2019 DC movie then. I mean, okay, let's be honest. Aquaman's probably going to feel like a 2019 release. Let's be real, because it's literally coming out in December.
Yeah.
But that means that the only officially like 2019 release is going to be Shazam, and that's in April towards the beginning of the year,
Mm-hmm.
which isn't great.
Right.
But I mean that means we'll be getting two DC movies in 2020 though, because I think they announced the official date for Birds of Prey was early 2020. I don't remember the actual date for it though.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, which I mean makes sense. You should have two DC movies in 2020, and that's good. Having two DCs in 2020. But
Very
still, it's
true.
it's weird not having another DC movie towards the end of the year. Which I mean, then again, we're kind of getting used to it at this point.
Yeah, with the whole failing
Yeah,
universe and everything.
with the whole things being trash. Yeah,
That's why
because
it's
let's
number
be
2.
honest, we've only ever since 2013, whenever the DCEU started, we've only had 2 years where they've had two movies come out. 2013 we had one,
Wow.
2014 we had none,
Yeah.
2015 we had none,
Uh-huh.
2016 we had two, 2017 we had two. This year, one.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't even feel like we're getting one really.
Let's see the
What was that?
what was the year they had 2? What were the movies? Was it Batman v Superman and Wonder Woman?
No. 2016 was Batman v Superman and Suicide Squad. 2017 was Wonder Woman and
That's right.
Justice League. There you
Okay.
go. But yeah, and then this year we're only getting one with
Mm-hmm.
Aquaman. Next year we're only getting one now with Shazam.
And
And then
honestly,
yeah.
I feel like that's okay. Take your time. I don't
Well,
want to.
if you make it good, because I mean, do we even know if it's going to be good?
Right. But hopefully that's what they're doing
Because
whenever
like
they're.
I don't know. It's like I'm scared, dude. I want it to
Yeah,
be good, but I don't. Ooh, will it? But
I hope so.
we got a little bit. Speaking of Aquaman, we got a little bit of long range tracking for the opening. Um, it's only looking at like opening weekend domestically in the U.S. only like 40 to 60 million. That's not good.
Yeah.
That's pretty bad. Uh, that's like actually really bad. I don't know why they put it in the middle of freaking December. That's a really bad release date, especially for a movie like freaking Aquaman. Why would you do that? That like it's a movie about water. Put it out in the summer. What the heck are you doing?
Right.
But yeah,
Uh,
no, that's obviously these are early numbers and they change all the time, but
hmm
it's still not looking good. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, Chief.
Yeah.
It's not.
It ain't it.
This ain't it, Chief. It's no. But that's it for DCEU talk because we have nothing more to talk about in the DCEU.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, no.
Well, and now we have this movie that might be terrible or good, the Joker movie. Well, they've
Oi.
cast Bruce Wayne,
Oh.
and
Okay.
he's a child.
Oh.
Dante Piera Olson, I believe is how you're supposed to say it. Dante Piera Olson. I don't know. I might be wrong. I don't know. But
Mm.
yeah, cast as the young Bruce Wayne in the Joker movie, which apparently is set in the 80s or whatever. So I'm real confused, boy. I don't like I get it, but I don't understand why they're making this. I don't know. This is just
Yeah.
really weird to me.
Agreed.
Like I don't know. We live in an age where Marvel's really changed the game, and you're less likely to go see a movie right? Like a comic book movie, if it's not a part of a shared universe.
Yeah.
What
So
what are you giggling about?
so you could say that we live in a society. Ah, I
we
nailed
live
that with
we
that
live
was
in a
good.
society. Uh,
Oh,
Daggone, you held that in for
I
a good
did.
minute.
I did. I
I'm
wasn't
proud
gonna
of
say it
you.
at first,
I'm
but
proud of you.
boy did I. I said it.
Dude, we live in a society. You know there was a petition to get Joker to say that in that movie, right?
Oh,
Imagine.
yes. That would
Imagine
the
we
internet at its
live in a
finest.
society. Would that be a question though? Would that be Oh wait, no, that's right. We got the Joker coming out next year.
Oh yeah.
But then again, it's not a
Huh.
part of that universe, so it doesn't really I don't care. I don't know. It's just weird. You're not really keeping super fresh with that universe. You know what I mean? Like Marvel's only had 1 year where they have had one movie, and they've only had 1 year where they've had no movies, and that was right at the beginning. Like 2008, the first year they started, they had 2 movies with Iron Man and the Incredible Hulk.
Yeah.
2009, they didn't have any movies, and then 2010, they had Iron Man 2, and then there was 2 movies from there on out, and now starting in what, like 17, I guess, it's been 3 movies a year, and it's felt very nice. I like it.
Yeah.
So like it is weird that Marvel is getting 3 movies a year while DC's doing one maybe. I don't know.
Right.
But yeah,
Yeah.
so
It's
yeah, I mean we live in a society, so whatever. That's it for movie talk. Completely. That's it for DC movie talk. So let's just talk a little bit about all this news from the TV shows.
gotcha.
Because there's been a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So John Wesley Shipp, as we
Uh-huh.
know as John Garrett. Did I say John Garrett?
Yes,
I
you
meant to
did.
say Jay Garrett,
Very
and
close.
Flash's dead dad on the Flash show. He played the Flash in the 90s TV
Yes, he
show that
did.
only lasted 1 season.
With Mark Hamill,
Yes, where Mark Hamill played the Trickster. So that was
aka
pretty
the
freaking
Joker.
awesome. Yep. Basically just the Joker, but knockoff Joker.
Right. Because everybody needs a Joker.
Everybody does need a Joker. Bullseye's basically Daredevil's Joker, let's be real.
Yes. Yes, he is.
And he's better in the Netflix show than he is in the comics. Fight me. Because he actually has a character.
Hey.
But yeah, so he's been spotted on the set of Elseworlds, which is, the crossover that they're doing right now where they have, like, freaking Barry Allen in the Green Arrow costume and I can't think of his name, Stephen Amell, Oliver Queen, there you
Oliver
go,
Queen
and the Flash
in the Flash
costume.
suit. Yeah.
There you go. But yeah, he's been spotted on the set in his classic 90s Flash costume,
I
and gosh
saw that.
dang, why does it look better than the new Flash suit?
Well, I mean,
It looks better.
that's
The
true,
mask is still kind of goofy just the way it is, but it's like it needs, if it was like more form fitting on his nose, like the bridge
Mhm.
there,
Yeah.
dude. Even the mask is still better because it looks better than the new one.
True.
I don't know. It may just be because because Grant Gustin, he doesn't have a super like broad chin, He has like a normal man chin.
Yeah.
So he doesn't have like that superhero chin.
Gotcha.
So yeah, you know what I mean?
I have the superhero chin. I know what you mean.
Yes,
Yeah.
you do.
Like it comes out the same amount as your nose does, almost, or somewhat akin to that.
Yeah, basically. So you know exactly what I mean by like
Yeah.
kind of like Charlie Cox has the superhero chin. That's why that
Oh,
works on
You
Daredevil.
got that chin though. Like you got it.
Mm.
Yes.
I mean, obviously the Lord God of all chins is of superhero chins is Ben Affleck, even though he's been in only bad movies.
Yeah. Very true. He has the perfect butt chin.
Except for Justice League. Justice League was okay.
Yeah, Justice League was not as bad.
Hey, but you want to talk about something that's Batman related, but also terrible?
Yeah.
Absolutely not okay.
Okay.
So we got our first look at Bane in Gotham.
Aha.
Did you see it?
No, I did.
Look it up.
I don't want
Look it
to.
up. Look it up. Look it up.
Fine.
It is the most insane thing you have ever seen. You're going to look at it and you're going to be, well, you're not going to believe that it's actually it.
Ew.
Yeah. Yeah.
No.
That's real.
Come
I
on.
don't I
That
don't
looks
I
that
don't
looks like it
know.
was in a 40s black and white movie
Actually you got a
with
point.
the special effects.
It looks like it should be in a Mad Max film.
That's also true.
I don't I don't understand what
That's
they're going
true.
for here. Cause well, actually, I can tell you what it looks like they're going for. Trash, which
Yeah,
it's Gotham,
they set it in a weird time period.
where there is no time period.
Exactly. Like I've been trying to watch it just because I'm bored and I don't have anything else to do. And it's so weird. Like they have stuff from the 40s and then I saw somebody pull out a Nokia, like an old school Nokia, and was super confused. I don't know, man. It's so weird.
Nothing about Gotham makes sense.
No.
They do it to be intentionally like weird and like time period like you don't know, but it doesn't work.
No, it doesn't. Because we all know it's set in like 60s.
Not really. Maybe the '60s.
The 70s maybe.
I don't know. Like,
Maybe
but
80s.
they have cell phones, which didn't come around until the '90s.
Yeah, chronologically, the guy playing Jim Gordon would be like, I don't know. I couldn't even tell you.
I don't know. Nothing makes sense
It
in
really
this
doesn't. It
universe.
should be set in, technically, it should be set in the 80s with how old the guy that's playing Jim Gordon looks.
Yeah, yeah. That's fair. Like the '80s would be a good time to set it. Like heck, wouldn't that be cool? A period piece show set in the '80s about Gotham, but it's only like that for one season, and then it goes forward into the future in the
Yeah.
second season where you have Batman, but he's not a main character. That would be great. What the crap is wrong with this show? It's been 5 seasons.
Yeah.
Thank God it's ending. But don't worry, dude. Don't worry, dude. We're getting the Pennyworth show.
Ah,
I
yes.
can't wait for that Alfred spinoff, man.
Maybe they'll make it more interesting than the Gotham show.
Wouldn't that be some crap?
That would be
It's a
hilarious.
better show than Gotham
I
about the
would
Gotham police force.
I would actually die.
Lord have mercy. At this point, I wouldn't doubt it. But hey, we got some casting for the Harley Quinn animated series, which is actually looking better and better. I'll be honest.
Mhm.
Uh, I assume you saw the teaser that was at New York Comic Con,
I did.
and what did you think about that?
I thought it was I thought it was okay. I kind of liked it. It was
Same.
kind of going for the Deadpool-esque type thing.
Yeah, and that there's not really a superhero show that's really doing that right now. So I was like, yeah, you know what? Let's do it. Considering FX was stupid and canceled that Donald Glover Deadpool
Oh my.
show.
Mm.
Yeah, what was that? That's so
Did you
stupid.
see the test footage for it?
Yeah, and it looked great.
It looked amazing. They
Well, it's
used
Donald Glover,
lines,
so of course it's going to be great.
yeah, and then they used lines from the movie and from the test footage of Deadpool to get it right.
Yeah, that would. Ugh, I'm like actually really mad that they didn't make that show, but whatever. And they even poke fun at it in that video. So
Yeah. Oh, God.
like, and I'm like that Deadpool show. This is actually happening.
Oh,
I was like, oh my heart, but
oof,
she's right. But
rip.
like, I actually dug it, and then Batman showed up for a little bit and did a line, and I noticed that it sounded like the same voice actor from Batman: The Brave and the Bold, and I love that dude.
Okay, yeah.
That dude who's like he just does Batman as you know what I mean, right? Like I can't put it exactly right, but he sounds like he's from the 50s or whatever, you know.
Yeah,
I'm
gotcha.
Batman and these are my hammers of justice or whatever.
Right, yeah.
And friggin' The Brave and the Bold is a fantastic show. It's like so cheesy and hokey, but that's what's so good about it because it's like based off of like the '60s cartoons and all. It's great. If you haven't watched it, you should because it's just a good show. But
Okay.
and the other thing the reason I brought that up is because it just sounds like the voice cast is going to be really good because they've cast Christopher Maloney as Commissioner Gordon, which is super good. Okay, do you remember the general that died in Men of Steel? The one who's like, a
Yeah.
good death is its own reward or whatever, because
Oh, yeah.
the not what Feora or whatever the crap her name. Yeah. Well, that actor, who's a very good actor and is in a lot of things, he's playing Commissioner Gordon, and Alan Tudyk is playing the Joker.
All right.
Yeah. Okay. So if you don't know Alan Tudyk, gosh, he's been in everything. He's very popular for playing in DC. He's pretty popular for playing Green Arrow, doing the voice for a lot in a lot of things.
He played the voice of the basically C-3PO and Rebel
Oh,
or
sassy C-3PO. It's K2SO.
yeah.
Yeah, in Rogue One, and I don't know. He's been in a lot of things. He's been in a lot of Joss Whedon projects, like I almost said Rogue One again, like Dollhouse and Firefly. A lot of people will know him from Firefly.
And for all you kids out there, he was the chicken in Moana.
I still haven't seen Moana.
It's on Netflix. Check it out. It's good.
Okay, everyone's like, you haven't seen Moana? And I'm like, no, I haven't. But you know what? If you said you hadn't seen Infinity War, I'd be the same way. So,
Yeah. Yeah. See?
excuse me, you haven't seen Infinity War?
Excuse you.
Hold on just a minute. But but the last bit of DC news, also animated. Teen Titans versus Teen Titans Go has been announced.
What?
I'm interested.
I am also intrigued.
I don't know if it's like a TV movie or what, but I am very interested. And if it means we get season 6 of that Teen Titans show, I am down to clown.
Yeah, same.
And let's be honest, it'll probably be on the DC Universe app.
Yeah, definitely. There's no way
One,
they're putting that on Cartoon Network.
yeah, and plus, I mean, that's going to get a whole bunch of people to get that app too. Because, like, even though that show ended like 10 years ago,
Yeah.
like, there's still such a diehard fan base for that
Oh
show.
yeah, big following for
It's
them.
crazy. And that's, I mean, same as was with Young Justice. And that was like everyone's big thing about this streaming app was the Young Justice show,
Yeah.
bringing it back.
hmm
So it's like, I don't understand why they haven't announced Constantine is coming back on the DCU app yet, or DC Universe app. Like, I mean, honestly, that show has a huge fan base too. Like, it's a real cult following for that thing. So, like, they should bring that back. I don't know why the CW hasn't brought it back.
Right. Yeah.
That's weird, because he's on Legends now for some reason.
Yeah,
don't
we don't know.
Legends is weird. I should go back and watch it, because I just get random videos from Legends where it's like, oh, look, there's a unicorn, and it's like actually like farting rainbows, and then it just gores somebody through the chest with its horn, and I'm like, what is happening in this show?
Said wait.
Didn't in the last episode there was like a fire demon that fought a giant like teddy bear. I don't understand,
hmm
but it sounds like the kind of fever dream that I want. So I don't know. I feel like I should go back and watch that, and hopefully Flash is getting good this season. So maybe I'll jump back on there, because I haven't gone back and watched Flash since season 3. It absolutely took a giant steam and dump on all my hopes and dreams.
Yeah. Well, if you decide against it, well, the CW streams all of it.
True.
hmm
Hmm.
And there
I
are
could be
like
wrong.
ad breaks and stuff.
Which is dumb, but
Agreed.
I could always watch it through completely legal means. Uh,
True.
but hey, that's it for DC news.
All right. All right.
So, Marvel, Star Wars, or miscellaneous, my friend?
I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 3.
No. I'm not falling for your games again. You have to pick.
Star Wars.
Alrighty, cool. Because there's only one Star Wars news, and there's only 2 things for miscellaneous. So we
Yeah.
can probably knock these out and finish with Marvel, but whatever. Boba Fett,
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
pretty popular character.
That seems to be the consensus, yes.
Yes. Everybody likes him for no real reason, because he didn't really do anything in the original trilogy, like at all.
Right.
But
Right. Pew pew.
except
Ow. Eaten. Gone.
yeah, except for being knocked out by a blind man. Um, we already had the Mandalorian show coming out, right? People are still hoping for the Boba Fett film that was heavily rumored, all but confirmed back in like 2015, whenever they first announced their Star Wars story movies. It was basically all but confirmed that they were doing a Boba Fett film led by Josh Trank. Well,
Okay.
Josh Trank wrote and directed Fantastic. So, that didn't happen. And it still hasn't happened 3 years later. And, Kathleen Kennedy officially confirmed. No, it's not happening. It's in the garbage can.
Right.
And I'm like, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't it be? I mean,
right.
Especially with the Mandalorian coming out. I mean, we don't need it.
Yeah.
I mean, crap, we don't even know who the Mandalorian is. It could be Boba Fett. We don't know.
Yeah. I mean, come on.
I hope it isn't.
Give it a chance.
I don't really want it to be honest. Because I think it would be more interesting if it wasn't Boba Fett, but have Boba Fett show up in a different in the show. I think that would be cool.
Yeah,
you
maybe
have
they go
Boba Fett. Yeah, maybe make him like an overarching antagonist role for a season or something. I don't know. I really want to see the Mandalorian, dude. I'm actually like really excited for that show, especially with Taika Waititi. Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah,
Taika is bae. I love that man too much. I admit it. I know. It's unhealthy, but I don't care at all. I love Taika Waititi. But yeah, that's it for Star Wars. Do you want to just hit miscellaneous?
No.
Oh.
Kidding. Yes.
Oh. Okay. All right. I thought you were going to like take a stand, but no. All right. So Star Trek.
Yes.
There has been a comedy animated series.
Okay.
Ordered from the Rick and Morty writer. I'm confused.
I'm intrigued.
Yeah, I'm like, it's confused.
Is it also
confused,
going to
intrigued,
take 3 years between seasons?
Probably. Let's be honest. How long is it until Rick and Morty season 4 comes out? Because wasn't the last one like last year or something?
Yeah, it was something like that.
I don't know. But yeah, that's weird. That's really weird news, especially since a show like The Orville is still, I think that's still going. With Seth MacFarlane and, oh Lord, I can't remember the girl who plays Mockingbird on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.'s name. Adrienne Palicki. There we go.
Yeah.
She's also in John Wick 1 and then gets shot in the head at the end. Oh, excuse me, spoilers.
Hey.
It's okay, she was a bad person.
I got
you. Yeah, it's all good. Wait, you've seen John Wick, haven't you?
No.
I'm actually mad at myself now. It's not actually that big of a spoiler, but it's a really cool scene. You need to freaking watch John Wick, Chase. I'm mad at you that you haven't seen it, you fool.
Yeah.
You fool.
But you haven't seen the second one, so.
Yeah, but I've at least seen one.
That's true. Touche.
Lord have mercy. All right, but yeah, so The Walking Dead. We don't really talk about that much because it's not good. Oof, there it is. Hot take. Yeah, season 9 ratings are plummeting.
Which makes sense.
Yeah, no one cares anymore, especially since they already confirmed that this is going to be Andrew Lincoln, the guy who plays Rick. It's going to be his last season.
Yeah.
So, yeah, no, we're good.
Yeah.
I would like to say that I think the reason that the ratings are plummeting is because all the smart people left during like seasons 3 through 5, but that's not true. Because that's when it got really bad, with seasons 3 through 5, and I watched a little bit of season 7. And it was good. It wasn't good enough to keep me coming back, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I watched Glenn get his head knocked in with a baseball bat. I was like, okay, cool. I see that. I see how it is. Kill off, like, my favorite character for a show that I haven't really been watching, but okay. And, yeah, I don't know. I went like 3 or 4 episodes deep in season 7, and then just nah. I don't
Mm,
know. It's been the same season for the last like 7 seasons. It's
okay.
I don't really care anymore.
Yeah.
I don't. I'm good. Like I'm tired of it. So nah, I'm good. But hey, dude, let's talk about things that'll actually make me happy.
Yeah, man.
Marvel.
Okay.
Boom. There we go.
Yeah.
So we got some Avengers 4 leaks, which is very interesting.
Hmm.
So first of all, we got some looks at a few toys, right? Um, First of all, one that says something about new enemies, right?
Okay.
So basically confirms that the only enemy in the movie will not. There won't just be Thanos in the movie, which I like
Yeah, that's
because
good.
there's that big rumor that's all but confirmed that there's a 5 year time skip.
Hmm.
So it already and plus they cast a an older Cassie Lang. So yeah,
Yeah.
it's basically all but confirmed
Right.
that they're doing a 5 year time skip. So I think it would be interesting if they open it kind of how Age of Ultron opened with them taking down a villain, and it could be some random average Joe villain, and just like that's how you open it, right? I don't know, and then like later on you get into Thanos again,
Right.
where you kind of reintroduce it. If it is 5 years later, you'll see these new Avengers team and everything. You probably see Rocket Raccoon on the team because I mean he's kind of just stuck on Earth.
Hmm.
So I don't know. It's really interesting. I'm really interested how they're going to take this movie because it can go in so many different ways. But next thing that leaked was things that people are theorizing. They're these white suits that you saw Thor and Rocket in.
Yeah.
People are theorizing that they're quantum realm suits,
Oh.
which would make sense considering Scott is trapped in the quantum realm, and they're gonna have to
Uh-huh.
get him out somehow. So
Right.
it makes sense that they go into the quantum realm and get him out.
Yeah.
So that would be interesting. But the big one, the big leak, is Gwyneth Paltrow, Miss Pepper
Hmm.
Potts herself.
In the
I don't.
purple Power Ranger uniform.
Yes, exactly. So she's been confirmed to be in Power Rangers 2. Uh,
She
Dadgummit.
is Tommy Oliver, the Purple Ranger.
She's the Green Ranger, but purple this time instead
Yes.
because reasons. But dadgummit. Yeah, no, it's Tommy, but it's spelled Tommi.
Ew.
Dadgummit.
Ew.
I'm mad
Ew.
at myself for making that joke.
Yeah, I am too. And
But
I
no,
didn't even say it.
she's in the armor from the comics Rescue, which in the comics it doesn't have any weapons on it, like at all.
It's just kind of a flight thing.
Well, yeah, no, it's used for exactly what the title is, Rescue. It's used for
Oh,
saving people. Yeah, big surprise there, buddy.
why didn't I think of that?
Oh, because you're stupid. All right,
Ah,
sorry.
good point. Good
That was
point.
mean. I apologize. Yeah, so that's kind of a pretty big spoiler, but I mean, we all kind of guessed that she was going to be in that suit. I
Yeah,
mean, let's be honest. Like,
that's some
I was
point.
kind of surprised she wasn't in a suit and like in the rescue suit or something like that in Infinity War. I'll be honest with you, because like I kind of expected
Yeah.
that, but then it didn't happen. Well, I mean, like Infinity War was very good at subverting a lot of expectations because everybody had very specific expectations going into it. Yeah, no, it really like subverted a lot of fans' expectations, but it wasn't like the backlash with Star Wars fans with Last Jedi, where they were all, everything that I wanted to happen and I theorized would happen didn't happen, and I was surprised by a movie, and I'm mad now.
Yeah, I
Uh,
understand.
Last Jedi's a good movie. Give it another shot.
Yeah.
But that's basically it for Avengers talk. I'm actually really excited
Hmm.
because I've got good faith in this movie.
Yeah, ready for some people to die.
Oh, don't don't do that to me, man. You gotta hurt me like that, bro.
Mhm.
It's messed up.
It's gonna
But
happen.
I was wrong by the way about it being for Avengers words. Yeah, no, I'm stupid. So I also forgot to mention that Catherine, Lord, what the heck is wrong with my words? Ah, Catherine, No, it is Catherine. No,
Oh
no, it's
boy.
Catherine.
Let's go with it.
It's Catherine.
Yeah.
Catherine. Ah, Catherine Langford from
Hmm.
13 Reasons Why. The
Gotcha.
lady who's leaving tapes for Thanos now.
Yes.
Because she's going to be cast, or she's been cast in Avengers 4, has already filmed all of her scenes. I just made the same joke that literally every single publication made on the internet. I've seen so many jokes
I was
about
about to
Thanos
say.
getting tapes. It's not funny
Yeah.
anymore.
I saw
It's
one.
not funny. No, it's not funny anymore. Yeah, we get it. She's in 13 Reasons Why, and that's a big show, even though it's terrible. Hey, opinions. Uh,
Yes.
but yeah, no. Kate Bishop.
Mixtape. What?
Kate Bishop.
What about her, buddy?
Do you think she's cast as Kate Bishop?
Oh, I have no idea who that is.
My man's. Did you not read the Hawkeye comics I gave you?
I thought I did. Yeah, I did.
Kate Bishop is the female Hawkeye that became Hawkeye after Hawkeye died.
Uh,
And
no.
Avengers Disassembled, and then whenever he came back after House of M, there was just kind of two Hawkeyes, and there still is. There's just two Hawkeyes.
So you could say it's Hawk Four Eyes. Yeah. Yeah.
No, I
Yeah.
don't. That wasn't.
Yeah.
All right. But no, I. But no, if they're doing that 5-year time skip,
Yeah.
it would be cool if we saw Young Avengers, especially if we've gotten older Cassie Lang. You could have her being Stature, which would be
That's true.
pretty awesome, and then you could have um, Kate Bishop being new Hawkeye,
Yeah.
which ties into the next bit of news.
Mm.
So, and this is what I'm super excited for. Okay, so we heard mumblings about a Nick Fury miniseries earlier in the week for the Disney streaming service, but apparently that might be being dropped.
Oh.
Which I would be excited for a Nick Fury streaming service because I love me some Nick Fury. I love me some Sam Jackson, man.
Mm-hmm.
But I am much more excited for the idea of a Hawkeye show
Ooh.
featured like basically based off of that Matt Fraction run that I gave you to read.
Yes.
Which, like, first of all,
Which I read.
yes, please. I love that run so much.
Yeah.
And it would feature him training a new archer, which
Eh,
obviously would be Kate Bishop.
Right.
So it would make sense if it's her, have it like 5 years in the future, and then you introduce her, like if like it goes back in time at the end of the Avengers, right?
Yeah.
It goes back to the beginning of Infinity or the end of Infinity War. Which, by the way, if they end it like that, where they end it at the same way that Infinity War ended, but this time they win, I'm like, yes, please.
Mm.
I'm down. I'm down with that idea.
Yes.
Dude, okay, here's an idea.
Okay.
What if like you have some of the original team members come back in time, stop Thanos, and then you watch them the future versions of the Avengers fade away in front of the younger versions of the Avengers.
Oh.
That would be cool. See, that's how I would end it. But then again, like, who are you going to kill off and stay dead if you do that?
Yeah, that's true. Oh.
I don't know. But yeah, that's how I would end it because I don't want them to stay dead.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want Captain America to go, man.
But he's
Dadgummit,
going.
don't shut up. Shut up.
He's going.
Shut up. Stop. No, you're
And
hurting
he's
me.
gone. 2019.
All right, I'm over it.
And I'm back. All right.
And all right, I'm back. But yeah, so speaking of things that are gone, Guardians of the Galaxy 3. No, I'm kidding. Everyone is saying that it's gone. It's not going to happen. It's going to be canceled. Disney's not going to let that happen.
Nope.
First of all, they've already got a script for it, and they've got a short list for directors already.
Mm-hmm.
My theory is that it's going to come out in 2021. They're just going to push it back a year. Easy.
Yeah.
I mean, heck, it might even come out in 2020. Because, I mean,
Sure.
they had less time than what they do now for Ant-Man.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And they still pushed that thing out in 2015, and it was good. So, like, whenever oh, crud. Oh, no. Edgar Wright. There it is.
There you go.
Yeah, whenever Edgar Wright left the project, they have less time than they do right now for Guardians. Ooh, little burp. Than they do for Guardians. Um, so like I don't think there's really much of anything to be worried about. And plus, we've already got this short list, and I'll read you the three names that were listed. So they're all female, which is interesting.
Hmm.
Obviously, I'm like cool females, but it's a little weird that it's like all females. So it's like I don't know if they're doing the thing where it's like to have to do females because James Gunn's in controversy, have to backtrack.
Right.
I mean, whatever. If they do that, it's whatever because actually some of these directors are really good.
Hmm.
So like, but so the three directors that were named are Dee Rees, who directed Mudbound,
Okay.
Michelle McLaurin, who's directed a few episodes of like TV shows, specifically a few episodes of Breaking Bad,
Hmm.
and S.J. Clarkson, who's directed a few episodes of Jessica Jones, which is interesting,
All right.
and that's cool. But it is weird that they're like none of these have like a sci-fi background or anything.
Right.
But I mean, then again, the Russos didn't have any action background except for
That's
that
true.
one episode of whatever show it was. I can't even remember. Where
Was
the
it
paintball episode.
was it Community?
It was Community. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had that one episode of that where they had a paintball episode, and Kevin Feige was like, "Yeah, that's why we wanted him to direct Winter Soldier."
They had that one, and we were like,
That one
yes,
thing, and they were like, "Yep, yep, that's what we need for Captain America."
that's perfect.
Paintball. But yeah, so that's an interesting short list. I'd like to see their voice. I would imagine they'll give the script the once over, kind of add their voice in it a little bit, but it'll be basically the same thing. And they're not going to just change the script. Let's be honest. They're not just going to completely change the script, especially since apparently the majority of the future of the MCU's cosmic area is going to springboard off of Volume 3 of Guardians, like they said.
Right.
So they're not just going to freaking change it. So,
Okay.
we Gucci. We Gucci. But speaking of future Marvel movies, though, we basically it's heavily rumored that Black Widow and Eternals will be coming out in 2020, May 1st and November 6th, uh, respectively. So Black Widow on May 1st, 2020, and Eternals on November 6th, 2020.
Hmm.
Which is interesting. I'm down. I'm down for Eternals because that'd be fun. It's basically Inhumans, but not because the TV show failed so hard.
Mm.
Tag on it, man.
It's okay.
I'm about to break down and cry again.
But we have the
Not okay.
mutants.
But the Inhumans, though, I like the Inhumans so much.
But the mutants.
But the mutants, you're right.
We
But we're
got
also getting Eternals as well. So
more mutants. Woo.
more not mutants, yeah. No, Eternals are pretty dang different. But anyway, and also a Black Widow movie. So.
Okay.
And I would imagine the other 2020 movie is probably going to be Doctor Strange because they basically all but confirmed that it's filming soon, like by
Yeah.
the end of the year. So yeah, Doctor Strange 2 is probably going to come out in 2020. It'll probably be early 2020.
Right.
Like if these dates are true, where Black Widow is coming out in May and the Eternals are in November, that means that the early date, that the way that they've kind of got these movies placed out now,
Yeah.
the early date will be for uh, Doctor Strange,
Right.
which is
Yeah.
cool. I like that.
Yeah, that's good.
And I think after Infinity War, Doctor Strange probably has like a whole new like group of people that are more interested in a movie. People that didn't see his movie but like liked him in Infinity War. So yeah, pump out that new Doctor Strange movie because he was lit in Infinity War.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, so that's it for movie talk, and we have only one more bit of news, and it is a sad one. And it's last bit of news is Luke Cage has officially been canceled,
Yes.
even though they confirmed a season 3 was happening.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Whoops.
What's happening?
Yeah. That's I don't know. I
I
think they're
don't know,
pulling the
man.
plug on all the shows eventually.
Yeah, and it's weird because you ask the cast and crew of Daredevil, they're all like, yeah, no, we're definitely getting a season 4. It's definitely happening, but I'm like,
They confirmed a season 3 with, Luke Cage, so
Yeah,
you
and they
never
haven't
know.
even officially confirmed season 4 of Daredevil, even though it's doing great.
Right.
I don't know, man. Like, I feel like Jessica Jones is next after season 3 comes out.
Gosh, yeah.
I mean, gosh, I don't even know about the Punisher because again, yeah, they've got season 2 coming out,
Yeah, that's
so
true.
they're not going to say anything about it until it's out, you know.
Yeah.
And then after season 2 comes out, it's probably next to be canned. Man,
Yep.
they hardly even waited a month to cancel Iron Fist. That's so messed up. I'm still mad about that. Season 3 looked great.
Yeah,
I don't know. Hopefully, they'll revive it on
maybe.
the Disney streaming service. What is it called? Like Disney Play or Disney Now or whatever the mess. I don't think they
Uh,
even officially titled it yet.
yeah.
But that's coming out next year. So like, I'm excited for it. I think The Mandalorian obviously is probably going to be one of the first shows on there since they're already filming it.
Right.
But I'm excited, man. I want to see all this stuff on here. And yes, I want to see freaking Iron Fist and Luke Cage show up on there. I want to see all of the Netflix shows show up on there. Because if that's
Yeah.
the case and they start showing up on there, they're that much closer to the movies now.
Right.
So I don't know. I'm excited. Hopefully they do that. I want it.
Yeah. I
Bring it
also
back, please.
if they aren't gonna do Luke Cage and Iron Fist separate seasons, I at least want to see a Heroes for Hire.
Mm. Yeah, I feel like they both need another season. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
especially since season 2 really set them up for that. Both seasons ended on a bit of a cliffhanger ish. You
Agreed.
know,
Yeah.
where they're all in different places, where you really can't just start a Heroes for Hire show. You know, because Luke Cage is basically a crime boss, but like good guy crime boss kind of now. I
Yeah.
don't know. It's weird. It's like everyone's treating him like I don't know what you're doing, but he's like, hey, I'm keeping crime off the streets. So, and then he told Claire to go home, and I'm like, I don't know about that.
So,
But maybe he is a villain. But and then Danny and Ward are off in like Japan, I think.
yeah.
And Colleen has the fist, but then Iron Fist,
As
and then
Fist
Danny
as well.
he has the Iron Fistals,
Right. Both
pistols
of
that
them.
are fistals. Both of them, yeah, which is a thing from the comics, but I don't know. It's never been like necessarily a thing that the power were in the guns, so he probably still has the fists somehow. I don't know.
Right.
It's weird. So yeah, they need another season, man. I don't. They need another season to get him back into that status quo, like how Daredevil had. Because at the end of Daredevil season 3, he was back, normal Daredeviling, and everything's good, back in order. And he'll probably have the suit back, hopefully. Because I mean, as much as I like that black suit, I want the red back, man.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Or do the new suit that's in the comics. I don't know if it's still current, but whenever Marvel like they're reprinting like last year, a year before, whenever he had like a black suit with like the red DD on the front.
Oh, and the eyes are red, horns
Yeah,
are red.
I mean you could do something like that.
Yeah, that
I'd
would
be
be
okay with
nice.
that. The black
Yeah.
suit, but it's like but it's still the actual Daredevil costume, and it's not cloth. Uh,
Yeah.
but I don't
Sure.
know. I would rather it be red because Bullseye's probably going to have a suit next season.
That's true, yeah, and it's probably gonna be
It
more
would be
akin to
weird if it
the
was two blacks.
yeah, monochromatic type
Yeah,
stuff.
two just black suits fighting. I don't know.
Yeah, it
It
would
would be
be
better if it was different colors so you can kind of tell what's going on more, who's
that's
who, and all that.
that's true. Maybe, Daredevil could be like the black and then, you know, just Bullseye can do gray and then, Daredevil or Venom would fight,
Venom.
you know,
Oh
Riot.
yeah,
I mean
I
Bullseye.
get the joke you're going for.
Yeah, yeah, it was just too
Dude, don't you just love the endings of superhero movies whenever, what's happening?
yeah, like when
I
you have
love,
two cans of
I
Flark putty
love,
and you
I,
throw
lo-
them at each other and then they get
dude,
all mixed in together
I
and you can't
love
separate them.
I
That's
love it
great.
so much. I love it at the end of superhero movies whenever they take a can of black moon sand and a can of gray moon sand and just throw it at the screen and throw Tom Hardy's face in there somewhere.
Uh,
Oh, Venom was bad. If you didn't know, I feel like this is the third podcast in a row that we've talked about how trash that movie was.
yeah, Venom was entertaining if you don't know the character.
If you turn off your brain,
Yeah, if
I
you
don't know,
don't,
and if you pay attention to anything in that show, or movie, it'll just make you angry. But hey, that's the show.
that's true. It
Ending it
is.
with a good little bit of Venom hate. I like it. Very
Yes.
nice. That's common for us. But yeah, guys, if you enjoyed the podcast, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, or follow, depending upon what platform you're on. Tell your friends.
Mm-hmm.
Do it, like, because
Tell 'em.
we want to do this for a lot, but
Do
we
the
can't
thing.
do it if we're only getting 2 people listening. Come on, so
That's
like
true.
do the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Freaking come on, do it, do it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, really, who's gonna be hurt? Come on.
I
I
won't.
mean, the only way you're gonna be hurt, right,
Right?
is if they say no. That's the worst they
Yeah.
can do,
I
right?
mean, and we'll be more hurt than you will.
Yeah, exactly,
Yeah, so
exactly.
just do it.
And we'll be sharing the hurt, and we'll be bonding. We'll be bonding together.
Mm-hmm.
Bond together. Tell your friends, and if they're
Yes.
rude, you know what?
Then
It's
don't
all
tell them.
good. We don't need them. We need them, but we'll say that so that you feel
You
better
feel
whenever
better.
they say yes, exactly. And we want you to feel better as the listener because we care about you and we care about you listening. So listen and tell your friends is
Right?
what
Yeah.
we're
Tell
getting
'em.
at.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just write a note, put it on a brick, throw it through somebody's window, listen to Heroic Power Entertainment. It's all good.
Yeah. It's fine.
It's only illegal if you get caught.
That's correct. Wear gloves.
Remember, kids, wear shoes without any tread in them so they're harder to trace. All right, guys, so for Heroic Power Entertainment, I'm Joseph Gallion.
And I am that dude.
That boy. All right, bye,
Mm-hmm.
guys.
Mm-hmm.
If I can hit stop on this thing.